Welcome back to episode 5 of Sweden and Victoria 3, where we're playing as Sweden. In the last episode, we focused a lot on our internal affairs. We did puppet Dahomey to continue to expand our influence in the Niger region. We also have been focused on expanding our internal affairs and just making sure that our country is in order. A lot of the institutions we've pushed through have really helped us out with our radical situation and our loyalist situation, as well as just helping our country in general. We really are making our colonial pushes a lot stronger now, and I think we are going to be in a good spot to really grow our empire. So if our prestige becomes at least 340, we will become a great power, which is good. I would definitely like to do that. We need to improve our rank. I also want to find a way to get ourselves into Sweden so that we can deal with that. So I'm going to put a declared interest on this, because I think that way I will be able to attack the Danes for Iceland. So they have Portugal on their side now. I guess Portugal is protecting them. I could ally Portugal. Is there anyone else I could ally? And Portugal's a lot smaller, though. So I don't think Portugal would be too much of an issue to deal with. I don't know if my obligations go far right now. I could use an obligation to get Prussia to ally me, but I don't think that's necessary. I could try and pull Bremen into our customs union, but I don't think so. What is the relationship between Portugal and Denmark? They have a defensive pact. Okay. I really do need to find some way to get Iceland involved. If I establish like another colony like here, there we go. We're spreading 3 different ways. It's going to be a little slower all 3 ways, but I think it's going to be helpful. Okay, we have a lot of diplomatic influence at this point. I could owe them obligations to join our customs unions. It might sour my relationship with Prussia, though. See, bankrolling would be very, very expensive. I don't know. See, I could form a defensive pact with Lubeck. I'll do that. Are there any other defensive pacts I can form? Bremen and Mecklenburg. Thought and action. Could lose some of my authority for 5 years. Or the armed forces or the intelligilista. Or intelligentsia. Intelligentsia or armed forces. What does the armed forces benefit do? Military tech cost. That's kind of good, but... Oh, I clicked the wrong one anyway. Oh well. Okay, there we go. We got rail. So rail is very important. That's going to help us out a lot. Fabric is still expensive. If I go with like dynamite, I could get even more production. Water tube boiler. Let's push for human rights. I think human rights will be helpful for us. So they are trying to get us to help them against Hamburg. What are they offering? An obligation? Yes, I will help with this. I will definitely help with this if you're going to give me an obligation. Let's improve relations with Britain and try and keep those nice and high. We're currently making a lot of money when we're not constructing. And I have a very large investment pool, so... Yeah, now that we have rail, I would like to build that up, so... In my core country, definitely. Let's build a lot of rail. I can even, for the time being, probably lower taxes or raise wages. Let's raise wages and see how much that helps us out. I definitely get the intelligentsia loyal again, and the army. War with Hamburg is broken out. Let's mobilize the army. I probably should have started doing that sooner, but... Mobilize the army, and I'll have them join that next front. We have another election coming and a new party. So we've now... The industrialist and the intelligentsia have split. So hopefully the Lantanimum party will stay in power, but we'll see. You know, instead of doing that, I should... Hold on. Stand by. Naval invade Hamburg. Get that taken care of. Great Britain wants a trade agreement. I will definitely take a trade agreement with them. Well, this is a pretty beefy war. And France and Austria being on that side are definitely why is my naval invasion not working? Is it because they have too many men? Or too many boats or something? Okay, so they're still working on it, so hopefully they get to it. The Lantanimo Party won again. The People's Party had very little vote. Our legitimacy is very bad now, so... Pulling the Farmers League out does a lot for us. As does that, as does that. Yeah, the rural folk being in is very damaging. The intelligentsia is also not helping. But these two parties seem to be working together very well. So we'll do that. And I'm going to try and start suppressing the rural folk to get them to kind of fade away. Am I trying to pass any laws right now? I'm not. So let's take a look at our laws. We have private schools. We're not going to want to go away from that. We could look to get like the National Guard or Secret Police going. That would definitely upset the intelligentsia, but the petit bourgeoisie are marginalized. They would love it, and so would the military. Yeah, otherwise... they would all very much like to go to censorship. Let's do it. Alright, so we are now pushing. Oh, we got that front taken care of. Who else is involved in this war that's small? Okay, just those two. So I could try to like naval invade France, but I don't think that's a wise idea. If I send my troops to go to this front to help, I can't. So this front it is. I mean, Hamburg's been taken. So yeah, I definitely want to help the Prussians push down here. Oh, we're losing a lot of money now. We have inactive trade routes with France. That's right. We had a lot of trade routes going with France. The British market. The American market. The American market. The British market. British market. The Prussian market. The Russian market. The Spanish market. The American market. The Dutch market. The Dutch market. The British market. I guess the Dutch market there as well. And we're losing a ton of money in this war. Rubber Rush. Okay, we've enacted censorship. It would radicalize the trade unions, but they're marginalized, so it doesn't really matter. We have an unproductive trade route for clothes. We need guns. Let's get some guns from the British and the Americans. And now, so this one is political movement radicalism. This one is even more. Could push for wealth voting. No migration controls. I'm not really seeing any laws that I really want to push through. I guess we'll try and do the secret police. Or the National Guard. The Intelligentsia don't like either. Let's push through secret police. And we're going to need to build ourselves a little more government administration. Let's build another one of these somewhere. How about in South Cameroon? Organized sports. Hesha capitulated. Austria should capitulate soon. There we go. War's over. That's awesome. Let's get our relations back up with France. I do want to earn another obligation somewhere. Yeah, let's definitely try and get the rural folk to calm down. I can afford to lower the armed forces wages. And maybe I'll raise tax. If I raise taxes, I'll definitely be positive. I need to figure out where I'm losing money. So, definitely losing money there. We can export some iron to France. We lost our trade agreement, so that's not good. We have an import good shortage of engines and explosives, so let's build another motor industry. We'll build it in... We'll build it in Zealand. And then let's also go ahead... We'll do mechanized looms. And crystal glass. But we also need to build ourselves a... What was the other thing we had a shortage of? Explosives. We'll build another chemical plant. And we can build this down in the Yoruba states. Yeah, I'm just going to let our colonization push that way. We could go ahead and try and puppet you guys. That might be a little expensive, though. Now, the Ashanti I cannot puppet. Why can I not puppet you? Is it because our relations are too good? I would very much like to try and puppet them. And Sokoto might be too much. We could push for these guys. the age of information. We need to really get the intelligentsia back in order. Shouldn't be too long. We got a bureaucratic shortfall, but that's going to solve itself once we build that. An engine shortage. Can we import any engines from the British market? And then what about explosives? Import some of them from the British market as well. Maybe that'll help. Still have a shortage of engines? Not anymore. Kind of. So if we go to the rural tab, we can do the rail transportation. For some of these, which should help out those businesses. The sulfur mines, no, because there's not a rail down there, so that doesn't really make sense. And for these as well. Logging camps, we can definitely do it. And the water tube boiler unlocking is also very good for us. We will use that in our manufacturing plants, and that's going to help them improve their production. We do have Zealand in turmoil again. We have an unproductive trade route, so let's get rid of that. And iron is expensive. There we go. Oh, we were making money for a little bit. Coal shortage. So we need more coal. So I'll import some from Britain and Prussia. And we'll go ahead and expand our welfare as well. And I think we're in good shape. King's political process. Okay, I guess we're going to give up on the secret police for now. I don't think that's going to make it through. If we look at our government, what could we try to push through? Yeah, nothing really has a very good chance of making it. So I guess I will try and push through a National Guard then instead. We'll try the National Guard. See if that has any more luck. But I think that's a good place to end this episode. So if you enjoyed the episode, I'd appreciate a like. If you really enjoyed it, I would appreciate a subscription. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.